Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is the latest iteration on what made Treyarch, the main developer, a common household name, and with it, a lot of revisions, the biggest of which is the lack of a single-player campaign. Instead, they decided to double down on strengthening standard multiplayer modes, the zombie campaign, and the newest addition to Call of Duty, Blackout, which is a battle royale mode. Since that's the new hotness, let's start there. If you somehow slept on last year's phenomenon that was PUBG, or this year's sensation Fortnite, let me run things down for you. Blackout can be played in squads of 4 in 100-player matches, or doubles or singles for 88-player matches. You jump out of a helicopter, glide down to a random spot on this deserted island, and must find gear and weapons in order to survive the oncoming onslaught of other players all vying to be number 1. While cool in theory, I have not been able to grasp the actual appeal of playing a mode like this. To me, it takes too long to get going. Plus, you can waste an insane amount of time scavenging for items and gear, only to be blown away time and time again, and you don't see any rewards unless you get at least one kill. That said, Blackout does feel like a good one of these types of games. It just wasn't good enough to rope me in, where both PUBG and Fortnite failed. The same goes for the zombie horde modes. While I do like the varying locations and the time aesthetic of following 4 heroes through various points in history, like in gladiatorial arenas, I found it to be bland. Or rather, it's as good as it ever was, but nothing beyond that. Zombies has never been my cup of tea, so here's where we get to Call of Duty's bread and butter, aka traditional multiplayer. First, a little history. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was the first multiplayer game I truly got hooked on. I spent many college nights online with friends and it was amazing. The same goes double true for the original Black Ops. Now, that released in 2010. By the time the next game launched, Modern Warfare 3, in 2011, I was out of college and had a less reliable internet infrastructure. That is to say, Black Ops was the last Call of Duty multiplayer that I truly played. I have, however, just to clarify, played every game since then in some form. Anyway, needless to say, it's evolved since, and for this veteran, I'm not exactly sure what's new for me and what's new for everybody, so bear with me. For example, I know that heroes have replaced the standard class system and weapon upgrades for some time now, so it was a little confusing to get the hang of. By no means was I an ace player back in the day, but I did okay with my friends, and the upgrade system helped me customize how I played to my playstyle. Because of the hero trade-off, I found it a bit harder to get into. It all felt so needlessly complicated. While it took a while to get back into the groove of things, once I hit my stride, it all clicked. It was all thanks to Domination, which is based on capturing and defending 3 spots, and Search and Destroy, which is about either setting off bombs or defending them. Playing those modes again felt like seeing old friends. Even Team Deathmatch was great. I still, through my dozens of hours of play, never attained the levels that I once had in college, but it was a blast regardless. On one other small note for modes, it's nice they included the option of couch co-op again, even though it's less than ideal for multiplayer. So all in all, even though a few things were disappointing to me, like the lack of a single-player campaign, the lack of evolution with zombies, and the lukewarm appeal of Blackout, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is a tight multiplayer experience. It's not as groundbreaking as the original Black Ops, and the series as a whole is starting to feel a bit past its prime, but this latest edition is still very good. My name is Tristan, and you've been watching ReActionExaminer, wherein I do my best to create interesting videos to entertain and educate you fine folks. Be sure to subscribe, that helped me out a lot. And if you want to check out more, be sure to read my work over on The Gamer, wherein I write fun little listicles. You can also drop by my personal website, GameJerk, wherein I post other articles and reviews. All these links and more can be found in the description below. Thanks, and see you all next time.